more can this bucket of bolts take? Kumi, you all right?
I think so.
Anna.
I'm okay.
Will you get your big paws off me?
Is everyone all right?
What happened? Anyone hurt?
No, we're okay. It felt like half the station blew up.
Sam, can you trace it?
If the database didn't blow as well.
What?
It's the fuel.
Hey!
We've lost the fuel reserves.
Kingston? Kingston, where is he? He was right here.
There.
Help!
What are you doing down there?
Getting a rest. What do you reckon?
Careful.
Come on, mate. You'll be okay.
How come every time the ceiling caves in, I'm always the one who ends up underneath it? Okay.
It can't.
What is it?
Professor, what's wrong?
Must have been the explosion. It's the only explanation.
Explanation? Explanation for what?
We've been blown off course. We're headed towards the sun.
What?
Oh, that's great news. So now we're going to be burnt to a crisp.
Even the fuel from the ore carrier?
Yeah, it's lucky we weren't blown to smithereens.
Algae. I thought condemned men were allowed one last special meal. Yuck.
The fuel reserves should have been checked.
And by whom? The whole crew is on repairs.
George, Sam, we've got one chance. It's a long shot. Okay. This is us, KL5. Here's Earth. And over here is the sun.
Saved from a fate worse than death.
We're heading towards the sun. Now, we've lost our main fuel reserve, but there is fuel in the tug, so we might be able to correct our course.
So, what's the bad news?
You're such a pessimist.
There's always bad news, and it usually comes just after the good news.
But
See?
we only get one chance. In 2 hours, we arrive at this point.
Point of no return.
We go beyond this, and
We drown in algae soup.
more or less.
What I want to know is, how can a whole fuel reserve just explode?
How should I know? Short circuit, chemical reaction, fire? Take your pick.
Professor.
Bet it was sabotage.
Thank you.
Yeah, right. Some alien.
The tug's ignition. We've lost the interface.
What?
There's not a flicker. It's dead.
Let me have a look.
Dad, the atmospheric purifier's gone berserk.
Oh, great. The whole place is falling down around our ears, and now we're all going to be poisoned.
Michael, you come with me. Gerard, you too.
What about me?
Look, you'll only get in the way. Find something useful to do.
How can I? Nobody ever lets me do anything around here.
Take a break. I can deal with this. I'm okay. Nothing a bit of sleep wouldn't fix, preferably on a nice warm bed on Earth, if we ever get there. Kingston, where did you spring from?
Come to help.
I'd be much happier if I knew where you were.
What am I, invisible? I'm right here.
I mean, I'd be much happier if you weren't wandering around the station. Not now.
I've come to help. How come everyone treats me like I'm a little kid? It's not fair.
Kingston?
Pull the whole thing apart. We've got to find that ignition fault.
I'm growing to hate these machines.
We're running out of time.
I've checked the mainframe.
What about the interface on the tug?
I'll have to go down there.
Are you back here again?
No, it's my stunt double. The turkey.
I'm on my way to the tug.
Well, I'll come too. We both will.
Oh, no, you don't.
But it's my chance to be useful.
You stay put.
No fair. Everyone else gets a go.
Kingston. You're absolutely right.
I am.
Perhaps there is something you can do.
Finally, someone recognizes my immense talent. Child-minding. What a loser.
I'm not a child.
Right. You're a 25-year-old midget.
That's not fair.
Half the station's been blasted. We're about to be turned into toast. We get stuck in here. Stay put, he says. I hate being small.
We could go sneak a look.
I don't want to look. I want to do. Be in the thick of things. Stand by ignition. Retract solar sails. Full power! Out of my way, rodent.
They wouldn't have to know.
Of course. Above the control room.
Right. Lead on, tunnel rat.
Dad!
Boys, do exactly as I say.
Can't we shut it down? You want to breathe that stuff?
Michael, the readings? The internal pressure on the purifier.
125 and 180. The safety release valve hasn't opened.
Gerard, loosen off those release valves.
The internal pressure. It's too high. Won't budge. 190, 195 is still rising. It's redlining.
When will Duffy learn? You can't cage the mind of a genius.
Now what, genius?
A mere obstacle. A solution waiting to happen. Back up. I know another way through the air ducts.
Not more air ducts. If I spend any more time in air ducts.
Come on, quit your whinging.
Who's whinging? I'm just stating my growing and intense dislike for air ducts.
It won't budge.
Keep trying. We've got to reduce that pressure.
Stand back. Get out of it. General persuasion. Look, I've had enough of the general persuasion routine, musclehead. You want to gas us all? Can you think of anything?
Hey,
Here, help me.
get out of there, both of you!
I'm all right.
Don't argue, get back now!
I thought you knew the air ducts.
Maybe we should go back.
No, I want to go on.
I'm supposed to look after you. If you'll murder me, what if we get gassed?
Some tunnel rat you turned out to be. You're just scared.
I'm not scared.
Well, come on.
Okay, don't rush me.
Stay where you are.
Do you need help?
Do as I say.
Dad, you gotta get out of there. You have to do something. Oh, Dad! Martin, get back. Dad! Dad!
You sure this is the right way? Don't think this is supposed to happen.
That's it. We're going back.
I can't.
Hang on.
Hang on to what?
Me!
And who's got you? Kingston!
I think we're in big trouble.
Dad, can you hear me? Sam. Sam! We have to get him to the med bay. I'll grab his feet. We can't lift him. Well, we can't just leave him here. No, we shouldn't risk it. It could be his spine or his ribs. We don't want to puncture a lung. Gerard, just go and get help. Run! Okay. Dad, it's gonna be okay. He's gonna get help.
Help! Help! Don't think Duffy's going to be very pleased with you.
Me?
Well, he did say he had to look after me.
Yeah, but you were the one that wanted to see what was going on.
And you were the one who wanted to be in the thick of things. Now we're up to our neck in it. Hey there, ducks. Help! Help! There, look.
The remaining fuel on the spacecraft.
Helen, the hydro lab. It's Sam. He's had an accident. We need help.
You better get George.
And one chance only. All crew are to remain on full alert.
Be brave, Kingston. Remember, ton of commandos don't give up.
Never give up. That's what my mum always says.
Bet she's never been stuck in an air duct.
Yeah, hanging who knows where over who knows what.
Help! 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 Help!
Control room, come in.
And will remain out of
Control room.
Shift rotation to commence at 1400 hours. Remember, we have one chance to walk the course with the fuel remaining. Your full attention is expected.
Come on, Dad. Hang in there. The atmospheric purifier. He caught the full explosion.
It'll be all right, son.
I'll take it from here. Akiko will need you to stay.
He'll be all right, won't he?
George, please.
Come on, let Dr. Lewis do her job. Just wait outside.
I want to stay with him. Come on, Mike. I'll wait with you.
He's a strong man.
Yeah, as strong as granite. He'll be all right. We tried to warn him.
strong enough.
I am so.
Okay, you're very strong for your age. Now keep trying. Duffy's gonna throttle us.
There'll be nothing left to throttle if we don't get out of here.
Countdown to firing. 12 minutes. Stand by on my basic.
They've started! Help!
Stay put.
Where else am I gonna go? Kingston, hurry!
Uh-oh.
George, can you hear me? Control room, come in.
Duffy here. Go ahead.
Tell him we need more time.
I've traced the fault. The space tug has taken a blast from the defense satellite.
The thrusters, are they intact?
Yes, the cargo pod took the main blast. I've managed to redirect the ignition system, so you can log it in up there.
Stand by to interface. Lock in ignition.
Hang on tight. We'll be out of here in no time.
Ignition lock.
I think you better hurry.
All right, don't rush me.
Kingston, it's breaking!
Hold on.
I can't!
Try.
I'm slipping!
Hold on.
Hi. Slight problem.
What are you doing down here?
We weren't doing anything wrong, honest.
We were helping out for Mr. Duffy. Testing the air ducts.
Yeah, that's right. To see if there's any air in them. What's wrong with that?
I think I'd better let Mr. Duffy know that you're both safe.
I wouldn't do that.
He's very busy.
We'll be going now.
Oh, no, you stay here with me. You can watch the ignition from here. Now remember.
We know. Stay put.
Countdown to firing. 10 minutes.
Your dad's got concussion and a few broken bones, but he's going to be fine.
Can I see him?
Of course. Michael, you did the right thing by not moving him.
I'll see you later, buddy. Hey, Musclehead. Thanks. Anytime, Jungle Boy.
Just a couple of minutes, okay?
Hi, Dad. How you feeling?
I'll be all right. I'm going to be laid up for a while, though. You'll have to take over for me.
You name it, I'll do anything.
Helen told me what you did. You and Gerard together.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, me and Gerard. After all this, we turned out to be friends.
Michael, I know that we haven't spent much time together through all this.
Dad, it's okay.
No. I want you to know I couldn't have done any of it without you. I'm proud of you, mate. You know that, don't you? Your mum and me, both.
Me too. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Countdown to firing.
Our own private copy.
Anna to tunnel rat. Come in, rat. Rat responding. Come in launch control. Stand by for launch. Rockets armed and ready. Retract linkage.
That's a negative. Linkage damage. Direct hit.
What? Say that again?
Typical. Invent a game they want to go.
No, what did you say about the linkage?
Direct hit. What have we done now?
We haven't done anything.
Oh, no.
Professor, what is it?
The space tank, the linkage. We've got to stop the ignition.
Countdown to firing. 8 minutes.
What happens if we can't get through?
We'll end up with a space tug in our lap. Kaboom!
George, come in. The space tug is not secure. The linkages have been damaged. Abort ignition. George? What is the matter with this thing?
We're toast, whichever way you look at it.
Professor, come in. Come in.
George, firing sequence is locked in.
We've lost him.
Now what?
We have to proceed. We've got no choice.
And if the Professor hasn't finished at the tug?
That's a risk we take. We get one chance.
Point of no return. 7 minutes.
Professor, I hope you're ready. Stand by. Arming, ignition. Locking in primary power source. Power locked in.
George, if you can hear me, do not fire the thrusters. Repeat, do not fire the thrusters. Abort the ignition sequence.
Professor, can't we stop it from here?
No time. The tug's locked into the central computer.
Countdown to firing. 6 minutes.
It would take me over an hour to repatch that system.
That's just great.
Kingston, you'll have to stop them.
Me? What could I do? I don't know anything.
But you can run. Run to the control room. Tell Mr. Duffy to stop the ignition.
You'll never listen to me. I'm just a kid. You can do it, Kingston.
Run, Kingston, as fast as you can. We'll follow.
Kumiko, stand by. Thrusters set for ignition.
4 minutes. Ignition sequence armed and ready.
Countdown to firing. 4 minutes.
I'll never get up there in time. This stupid place like we're a control room. Who designed this stuff? Just shove me in a corner and tell me to stay put.
Countdown to firing. 3 minutes.
We're dead. We're all dead. Roasted the lot of us.
Primary power source locked and ready. Countdown to firing.
Duffy. Duffy. How am I going to stop Duffy?
Countdown to firing. 1 minute.
I hope the Professor knows what he's doing.
I'll never get up there in time.
45 seconds to ignition.
How am I going to stop Duffy?
Professor, come on, what's keeping you?
Old age. Keep going.
Ah! 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
No! Stop the firing! Can't fire! We'll be blown to smithereens! 2, 1.
Beth, now!
Kingston, what are you doing? Kingston?
Kingston, stop it!
You crazy?
Get off me!
Get off him, you
Please
idiot.
get this card off Beth! The ignition switches!
No!
Hit the switches, Kumiko! Do it now!
We'll be blown up!
Tatsuya, tell her!
Kumi, no! Trust me!
0 minus 10.
Kingston, have you gone stark raving mad?
Ignition aborted.
George.
You know what you've just done, rodent?
Yes, I did it.
Oh, you did it all right. You'd better have an explanation.
The space tug. We've got to find the Professor.
I told him to do it, George. The tug's not secure. The laser attack. If we'd fired the thrusters.
Kaboom!
Yes, kaboom. You could have incinerated the lot of us. Well done, Kingston. A couple of years, you'll be running the 2-minute mile.
Hey, that was some tackle. Who taught you that?
Tunnel rats know how to tackle, fella. Yeah, fella.
Professor, we've passed the point of no return.
I'm afraid so.
Then we're helpless. There's nothing we can do.
Slowly but surely, we'll be sucked out into the sun. And all that will be left of us will be a bunch of dried out, shriveled up mummies.
Meltdown. Someone will think of something, won't they?
I hate to worry you, but if I were you, I'd break out your thermoproof undies.
Well, I'm not going to give up. And I don't think you should either.
After all we've been through, it just doesn't seem fair.
In the last pictogram I got from Mum, before we left Io, she told me that she got a dog. Guess what she called it?
Michael, we're all gonna die and you're worried about some dumb dog?
Duffy. She called the dog Duffy.
Get out of it.
No, she did. Duffy the dog.
That's brilliant.
If we ever get to Earth...
I've got to see that dog.
You boys.
Mr. Duffy. Hi.
I want you to find Anna and Kingston and stay with them, please.
Yeah, sure.
Right. I want to know, is there going to be enough fuel? We've considered every option. The tug's our only hope. With the cargo pod damaged and the weight-fuel ratio, it leaves us 5 places. 5 children. 5 places.
Us?
Of course, it's a risk. It's a terrible risk, but KL 5 is finished. So we know what will happen if they stay. I think George is right. And with luck, there's a good chance that they'll get safely to Earth.
It's their only hope and our only option.
He's mental.
If he thinks I'm going anywhere in that flying tin can, he's out of his head.
Aren't they forgetting something? Who's going to fly the thing?